Auburn, the road team, the guy that Berkey mentioned, Blake Rambush, leading off against Dowd.
Been pretty good in the postseason. 2 relief appearances, 1 start, 8 1/3 innings. He's worked 6 hits. He's only given up 2 runs in those 8 1/3.
Win or go home, we told you, and Auburn serving as the visiting team. Let's get you their lineup, and the headliner, as it's been all year, is Sonny DeShera.
Finished the way they wanted to, and then all of a sudden, when postseason play got here, they kicked it into another gear.
Dowd's 1-1. Hit well to center. Brock Jones turns around. He's got the wind to help him out. 3-2. Cut on and missed with a fastball past Sonny D, but on the drop third strike, the throw gets him.
I think the first inning's the key for him, guys. His last outing in the Super Regional, not a good one. He couldn't get out of the first innings.
Brock Jones is the leadoff man. Let's start right there. Chris Berkey's the star.
He definitely is.
Super talented, first team Pac-12, and he rolls his single through the right side and is on to begin the bottom of the first for Stanford. Swing and a miss. Bright strikes out Carter Graham, and there's 1 gone.
Off he goes right here, boys.
There he goes. Good one to run on. 2-2 pulled in the air, left center field with Bello on the move. Not going to get there. 1 hops off the wall, and Stanford strikes first on a wall ball double from Brett Barrera.
Well, there's a reason he hits in the 3-hole in a talented lineup. It's because he's been coming up with swings like this all season.
Pop up right out of the hand.
And now Braden Montgomery goes first pitch swinging to left at Bello for the second out.
Pin doesn't necessarily translate to the game now.
Line to right, and Bobby Pierce is there.
26 of the last 31 champs have started 2-0, but like
Brooks Carlson went around on an elevated fastball. Coming up here on ESPN at 7 Eastern. Cole Foster hits a rocket all the way to the left field wall. Foster's got a 2-out double, and he's the first Tiger aboard here this afternoon.
Looked like Mr. Foster went up there hunting him a first pitch fastball. And I mean, first pitch out of the hand by Drew Dowd. Yeah, there's your 4-seam, just a 4-seam fastball right down the gut. And boy, he got that foot down and put a barrel on it.
Then a 1-2 to Howell. It's flared back to the mound. Pitchers fielding their position.
Trace Bright was a primary catcher, and he played for a travel team coached by our very own Ben McDonald. And Ben, you shared with us this kid was a primary catcher. You gave him a chance to throw on the mound, and in your words, you said this is nice based on his performance, and the rest is history, right?
Yeah, you know, I had Trace as a 16-year-old. He played 3 years with me, and he was a catcher in high school, but he did pitch a little bit. And he said, you know, Coach, I didn't get to pitch this much in high school because they needed me to catch. We didn't have an everyday catcher, so that was my primary position. So we were up big in a travel ball weekend, like early in the summer, trying to feel everybody out. And I said, hey, Trace, we're up, 9-10 to 1. You want to take the gear off and get on the bump a little bit? And so he starts warming up, and I'm looking down there, and he's looking pretty good. I mean, I went in there and I called him, and he comes in the game, and I mean, first pitch out of his hands like 89 miles an hour, and I was like, whoa. And it looked good, too. And then he snaps off a really nice slider. Well, he punches out the side in the 9th inning, and then all of a sudden, kind of just like that, and then all of a sudden the game's over, and there were like 5, big-time coaches there. They come running like, who is that on the mound? I said, that's Trace Bright, first time to pitch all year. And he was offered by LSU and Auburn that day. Of course, he wanted to play at Auburn, but now than when I coached him.
Laced, fair down the line. Troy scores. Crampton speeds to second, and Bello's throw does not get him. Oh, very close down the line at third, and Adam Crampton adds to the Stanford lead.
I think Auburn's going to review this one.
After further review, the call on the field of fair is confirmed.
He strikes out. Boy, big punch out for Trace Bright up the ladder, facing elimination. And Dowd strikes out Rambush. He has punched out 4.
He's coming here.
Wow. Wow.
Right at him.
Challenges him with another fastball, 96.
And his best heater of the day, a little bit extra from Trace back. Rides back and gets that old 4-seamer, the old cross-seamer, and rides it right to the top of the strike zone. Big-time punch-out.
Even in the box. 97 from Bright. 4, starting with Brody Moore, who flew out to center his first time. Crampton deep in the hole. Not going to get Brody Moore. On a 1-2 from Dowd. Exactly that, to strike out DeShera for the second time.
Well, good pitching will always beat good hitting, and that's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing a pitcher at the top of his game.
Batter in the cleanup spot, popped to second his first time, chases low, the throw does not get him.
Yeah, I mean, you swing and miss at a changeup down, and usually your momentum is going to take you towards home plate. And if the catcher comes up and throws it, and the umpire deems that you interfere with them, you're out.
And it's been a special year, and so it was fun to talk to him.
3 here in Omaha program to do things like that.
And everything that's out there, you can really turn a program.
Troy, the batter, doubled his first time
with a good breaking ball.
SEC, and you get a shot.
3-2. The most pitches in a plate appearance here in Omaha so far. Strike 3 called.
Ton of talent.
This is roped into left field by Brooks Carlson out of the 5 spot. And he doubles to begin the 5th inning off Drew Dowd.
And boy, did they need that. Man, an offense that just kind of sputtering along, looking for something good to happen. How about a leadoff double?
3-0 on Cole Foster. And it's a 4-pitch walk. Couple of 9-out saves. And now a bunt from Howell. Back at Matthews, who goes to third and gets the lead runner, Carlson.
And I think Gabe Gross was thinking, hey, let's let my center fielder bunt for a hit right here. And at worst, we get the runners over. At best, we end up with the bases loaded.
First and second for Nate LaRue, the 8-hole hitter. It's near the line. He's got a cannon. Foster tests him and moves up 90. Runner goes from first. The throw now coming home to the plate, and they've got Foster hung up. Tag applied, inning over.
That, guys, I feel like his best shot is probably to try to get outside and maybe do some sort of trick slide at the plate.
His last time in the second. And he drops a good one down, angles it over to first, and Crampton gets tagged and steps out of the line perhaps by Sonny DeShera. But that's how you do the bunt.
No doubt. Yeah, you got to set the angle and keep the angle. But bloody arms, that takes the cake.
Park goes to third. LaRue's got a good arm, but does not get Park.
Hit score run.
And Bright strikes out Jones again, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, missed the spot, but it works. And Trace Bright's fastball, y'all, has really started to play the last 3 innings.
2-2. Got him swinging.
Big time. Big time effort by Trace Bright. Running at third base and only 1 out. You get back-to-back punch-outs against the best 2 hitters in this lineup. Trace Bright, y'all, I'm telling you what, he has turned it up the last 3 innings.
As we go to the 6th inning. Bouncing ball left side, and Mike Bello leads off the 6th with a base knock. On the ground left side, Crampton can't get there. The first 2 are on for Auburn. Can Rambush hit first, the 3-2 in the air to center at Jones for the first down. No advancement. A 2-2. Up and in, and it hits Sonny DeShera. And they are loaded for Auburn here in the 6th. Payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. It's a 1-run game.
Well, you got to give Bobby Pierce a bunch of credit here. The patience in a moment like that, it's real easy to go into swing mode. Looks like he tried to go backdoor breaking ball right there, and that one just kind of hovered over the outside edge. Just see how much it missed by it.
Matthews deals. Struck him out. Rears back for 93, and there's 2 away.
Well, when in doubt sometimes, just grip that 4-seam fastball and rip it right through the zone. And that's what Quinn Matthews does here.
The 1-1 in the air, left center field. Jones on the move to the wall, off the top of the wall. Rambush and DeShera score. Pierce right behind him. Cole Foster delivers, and Auburn leads in the 6th.
Well, how about it, right? Just who's going to get it? You have them on the ropes a couple innings. Nobody comes through with that big swing of the bat. And finally, Cole Foster.
Matthews deals. Gets a bouncing ball over the mound, up the middle to the backhand of Barrera. Throws back to third and does not get Foster. They're at the corners. 5. First pitch swinging, Nate LaRue to center to end the inning. And a strikeout for Tommy Sheehan just into the game against the 3-hole hitter.
Hit the ball.
Yeah, he already knows. He's up and moving, and he'll be ready.
1-2 pitch, and Huff strikes out. 9-0 and 2. And he strikes out here. Tommy Sheehan says Blake Burkhalter can wait. 3-1 pitch. Leadoff walk to the 9-hole hitter Bello last Saturday. This is pulled on a line to left, and Eddie Park cannot get there. Ware goes first to third, and the extra bag for Rambush as well. 0-1 to Moore, and he hammers this one deep left field, and Ware tags. 3-run lead for Auburn. Matthews 2-2. Poke to right, the second out. Rambush tags this time and then thought better of it. 1-1 to Pierce is laced to left center field, and Auburn adds on. Pierce will take second on the misplay in left center, and it's the Tigers by 4. 6 unanswered runs. The Brooks Carlson, who skies this one behind the mound. And Graham.
But man, are they steady.
Crampton lines this one left field, and Ware cannot get there. Came on to run earlier, and that one goes over his glove to the wall. And Adam Crampton is at second with 2 outs in the 7th. Who homered 3 times, gets hit here, facing a lefty. First pitch swinging, bullet into left field. Crampton stops there, and here comes the tying run to the plate. Goodness! Wow. Wow.
After further review, the call of safe at second base is confirmed.
First pitch, the 1-0, the 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch. 3-2. Struck him out. Cutter indeed.
Around all the time, but boy, is there a lot on the line tonight.
Howell pulls a single to left.
I mean, they go 4-8 down the stretch. They go into the conference tournament. They go 0-2 at the conference tournament.
Oh, bobbling play out there. Dropped in. Adam Crampton almost made a fantastic catch. 1-1 runner goes from first, and this is vaulted right side and shallow. Montgomery calls off Barrera. Big 3-2 coming from Burkhalter. And Montgomery strikes out. That cutter is sick. 0-2. Bowser strikes out. Man, who can touch the cutter of Blake Burkhalter? 3-2 to Brody Moore. He's on in front of Sonny DeShera. 2-2 to Sonny D, and that's a sword and a strikeout for Bruno. Runner goes. The pitch, a ball. The throw sails.
How about that? That's a good changeup.
His payoff. Bouncing ball right side at Brett Barrera. 7-8-9 coming for Stanford.
Turn at home plate.
Again.
I'm gonna tell you what, anything turns like that ought to have a blinker on it.
1-2 to Eddie Park, and he strikes out Park with 97. Burkhalter deals. Back at him, and it hits him. Goes to Moore at short on the bare hand. Doesn't get him. Crampton is on. Stanford stays alive.
The call of safe is confirmed.
Runner goes. Jones pops it up. Fading toward the third base dugout. It hangs up and put away by Rambo.